Sergio, you just played against Ronaldinho in an epic matchup on FIFA. It was a hard-fought victory for Ronaldinho, but what was it like being involved in the game? What was your overall impression of the game?
Bueno, las sensaciones han sido bastante buenas. Hacía mucho tiempo que
In general, I felt great. It's true that it's been a lot of time that I have played regularly. For the last time, I've got a lot of kids, so these kids doesn't allow you really to play that much. I used to play a lot more. However, two of my kids, they seem to be my teachers now when it comes to video games. I feel like I really dominated this game, but well, the result doesn't really reflect that fully. But it was a beautiful moment anyway. Ronaldinho and myself, well, we have had our duels on the pitch, both in Barcelona and with Barcelona and against Milan, and it's always a beautiful moment to share these kinds of experiences with former colleagues, professional footballers.
Speaking of rivals or colleagues, did it bring back any memories of going head-to-head against Ronaldinho at all? It must have.
sí, bueno, buenos y malos también. Al final, Ronaldinho siempre ha sido un jugador.
Well, good and bad memories, really, because of Ronaldinho's magical nature as a footballer. He made me suffer a lot in his time on the pitch. We have had good and bad results during El Clásico. But the bad results are due to him being on the top of his game. So that these were the tough moments.
You already mentioned that you play FIFA quite regularly. How much of a gamer are you in general? Like, are there any specific games that you love to play?
Bueno, quizás el que más me motivó un poquito estos últimos años por los niños al final, que son los que papá, que juega conmigo, comparte por lo menos este tiempo.
In the last couple of years, I must say Fortnite has been a very strong point because of my kids. Actually, my kid is a prodigy in Fortnite. So we played some FIFA as well, but Fortnite is definitely the name of the game has been the name of the game for the last couple of years.
I mean, that's really interesting. I mean, you've already mentioned your kids a couple of times now and how, these days they basically teach you how to play. When they were younger, would you go all in? Would you kind of like hold back a little bit? How would you play against them?
Bueno, sí que es cierto que antes al principio.
My older son is 7 now, and up until a certain point, he didn't really have that much interest in video games, and I was able to easily win against him. But this evolved, and it became much tougher with the years. It's almost incredible to see that this little guy can beat you up so harshly during a video game session sometimes. So it's really hard now that he's taken interest due to his school friends and so on. I used to play Call of Duty in the past, but I just don't have that much time for this one anymore.
It's great to hear how the little ones have grown up. What made you want to be part of this event, Gamers Without Borders?
Bueno, formar parte de esta iniciativa siempre nace por la contribución que podíamos hacer a nivel solidario. Yo como embajador de UNICEF, que llevamos muchos años trabajando con...
Well, I must say that it comes from the sense of solidarity, really. I've been an ambassador for UNICEF for a number of years now. And I'm always on the lookout for possibilities of contributing to good causes, such as COVID-19 is such a great problem today that I took this opportunity when it arose. And in life, you always need to be on the lookout for possibilities to.
That's great. I mean, let's talk about the Euros for a second as well here. Spain have actually obviously drawn their first couple of games. Is there anything you like more about the squad? And, do you still enjoy watching them play?
Bueno, yo creo que España sigue teniendo una gran selección.
I think that the Spanish national team is actually a great one. There is a great mix of young players who are not really promising anymore, but they're very much real, and veterans, older players who provide this necessary experience. I think that great fusion of talent right there. And in terms of the games, the result of the match against Poland is now a certain has created a certain obligation to win the next one. We are very much in need of a triumph now in the next.
All right, last question, and I got to ask this: are there any particular players or nations that have impressed you personally so far the most?
En la Eurocopa, hombre, acaba de empezar la Eurocopa y sería complicado quedarme con un jugador en concreto. Yo
The
creo
European Championship has just barely started, really, and it would be very hard for me to put my money on any particular player or team. So it's a very complicated call to make. However, I am seeing really powerful teams, such as the French one, the German one, the Belgian or the Italian one. So more than players, I would actually take a look now at the teams, because this experience, this kind of renowned nature of this national teams is what is defining the championship at this point.
Sergio, it's been an absolute pleasure having you here. As a football fan, myself and the rest of the team here as well, we've loved having you. A legend of the game. Thank you so much for being here as part of Gamers Without Borders. It's been brilliant.
Perfect. See you soon, my friend.